people. So this is the monthly reading for Aries for the month of September. So this reading is going to be a little long because I promised that the extended reading that's usually on the members area will be free for the month of September, and I deliver on my promises. So that will be at the end. Actually, if you check out the description box, guys, I'll have it broken up into the sections that this reading will be in. Make it a little bit easier for you to navigate, come back, you know, and go over certain things. So the first part we're going to start with is the monthly reading for you, Aries. So let's see what Spirit has for you, Aries, for the month of September. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the World card, the Page of Wands, Judgment in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands, and the Strength card. On the bottom of the deck, I like to pull off 2 cards. As those of you know, this is not your first time. I have the Six of Swords in reverse and the Star in reverse. Okay, Aries. So this month is really important for you to have solid foundations in what you're moving into. Be careful of little things coming in and you thinking that they're bigger things. For instance, if someone texts you and say hi, don't think that now this is going to be the relationship forever. Okay, so take things with a little grain of salt this month. I feel like going into this month, really at the end, and I'm talking about at the end, like 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, you're starting to get the grips of what this is going to be. Okay, but you still have hope and you still have faith. It is a reminder to remain open to what is going to happen throughout the month. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a little struggle mentally and physically to move your efforts forward for what it is that you want. So you have the World card here. That talks about endings. That talks about things coming to completion. Things in your life, whether they be relationships, particular situations, projects, those are coming to an end. Okay. And it feels like it's very much of a burden for you. Maybe now that this has ended, you have to figure out how you are going to proceed. And that's where the Ten of Wands comes in. It's that heavy responsibility. Okay. But there's still more to be done, especially with the Ten of Wands, until you're almost done. Okay. Now, you may have problems with a water sign. This could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that you have been dealing with, but it's also about you getting your emotions in order. Okay, I see that you're trying to be nurturing in a situation, or you're trying to find nurture in a situation that seems to be very hard and much of a struggle for you, but I feel like you can do it. Okay, bringing that together is you not being happy about something. Okay, be careful about overdoing it or over pushing what it is that you want to get. Over pushing to get what you want. There it is. Okay, so just be very careful of that, especially with the Nine of Cups. Okay, because there's an image of overindulging, okay, on a situation that kind of needs you to step back a little bit. So you have the Page of Wands here as the basis, or much of a warning to you. Okay, and this is about starting something new. Also, it has to do with you regressing, going back into that old fiery behavior where I do what I want at any time, maybe sleeping around, making bad decisions, things like that. Be careful about doing that. This is a time for you to stay in the particular area of growth that you're in and not go out and do anything that could hurt you. Okay, or if you're dealing with a fire sign that is younger than you, don't. Okay, so then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands in reverse is a feeling of rejection. But when it's there, it means that that rejection is there for a reason. It has come to show you something, okay? To show you that maybe your life isn't as in order as you thought it was. Your relationship isn't in order as you thought it was. And it's attracting your attention to that area of your life, okay? And that's something that you need to develop or make stronger, okay? So moving forward, you have the Judgment in reverse. This is a realization that if you decide to overindulge, which I feel like you are going to do sometime in September, trying to get a lot of attention or things like that, or trying to make things easier on yourself, that there is going to be something bad that happens. There it is, the Tower. Something that surprises you, and that has to do with you doing a little bit too much, okay? So it is that reminder about stepping back, okay, and being more patient. Because I see you there being an imbalance in your emotions and what it is that you're doing, because this was kind of a surprise to you and you kind of don't know how to develop the emotions that you're getting from what has happened to you, okay? So be careful, because whatever you do moving forward in this energy is going to almost be a disaster, just so you know, okay? So hopes and fears, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you're ready to come out of whatever this is. I feel like someone has made a decision for you and you are reacting to this, and you would love to come out of this energy. You would love to be free from it, because you feel like there's a space inside of you that is empty because of what has happened, okay? This could also be for some of you miscarriages, someone coming out of jail and then not coming to you like they said they were going to do, something of that nature, or either you see that happening for you. In your environment, I see that someone isn't really working with you, okay? I feel like they're focused more on their work or their own personal agendas and not really with you, okay? They understand that there is a lot of, this person in your environment understands that there's a lot of potential that they need to deal with, okay? And they're taking a rest from you in this situation so they can gather their own mind and their own self, okay? So you're hoping coming into this reading that things are going to move forward, that there's something I'm going to tell you that is going to allow you to change the direction of events, but it's not. And it has a lot to do with the Strength card being here in the outcome, because this is to help you gain security within yourself, to realize that you are a force. You don't have to demean yourself or do something or have other people make you feel good about yourself. It's about you creating that for yourself. So with this energy and what is happening, this is a good time for you to get in your own head and to really work things out, okay? You're gaining wisdom from these experiences that's going to transform you into a stronger and better person, all right? Beautiful. Sorry, I'm writing down the name of the video. When you hear me pause like this, that means that the name has come to me. So next we're going to move into the Oracle cards. And let's see what Spirit has for you as an intuitive read. Now this read is going to focus on different areas, and some of them will come together, some of them may not. but we're just going to go through and see what Spirit has. So the first card we're going to go with is Healer. You have a spiritual gift of healing others and a desire to share it with others. Okay. So you're in a process this month of healing yourself. There are a lot of things that are going to happen that is going to lead you up to knowing that you need to heal yourself. There are things that you need to work on with you. Okay. Or in a particular relationship, there are things that need to be fixed, okay? I feel like you need to realize that you're not the one that needs to go out there and start helping people. You're not the one that needs to put on the doctor outfit and fix the whole situation, okay? This is almost like a spiritual healing for you, so you can learn how to move forward. You have Cupid. Okay. Also, there will be a re-triggering of emotions so that you can learn how to love properly. I feel like there's damage in the way that you're loving, or the way that you are attempting to love someone, because they're not ready for what you're able to give, or you're not giving enough. There's damage because I see like the lines in between a broken cord. So yeah. Surrender to inner peace. Okay. So this is about you finding happiness within yourself. This is what I'm hearing. You're finding happiness within yourself so you can heal. This whole month is about healing. And this whole month is about finding love in a way that is suitable and healthy for you and for the people that you are in relationships with. Okay? Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Exactly. That means that your love life may seem like it is falling apart. It may seem like it's not coming together the way you want. But all of these things are happening for a reason, to lead you to a better situation. First, you need to build strength within yourself, because I feel like you haven't been doing that. And this is that push for you to do that. But then you will be healing at the same time. Okay, that was easy peasy, simple and breezy. So let's see. Next, we're gonna go into the love sector. So first, what we're going to do is, this is what I usually do in the monthly readings. We're going to do the overall energy for singles and couples. And then we're going to go in with, well, the overall energy, yes. And then we're going to go into how I do it for the extended reading, in case you ever wondered how that looks. Okay, so this is going to be for singles. We have getting to know each other and engagement. Now, for singles, you are getting to know yourself. I don't feel like this is really about others, as I said before. You may meet someone or a group of people, and they're going to help you develop that kind of self-worth for yourself, because I feel like you've kind of been underdeveloping that area of you and really focusing on how other people react to you, and now you're going to be focusing more on yourself. Okay, and this is going to help open up new gates for you in relationships, because you have gained this sort of knowledge for yourself this month. Okay, also, I feel like someone may actually offer you love this month, but I don't feel like you're going to take it. I feel like there's more that you need to figure out, and you're in a different mindset where you don't want to do that. I feel a step back. I feel a step back. Okay. For couples, we have worth waiting for, free yourself, and heart-to-heart conversations. Actually, they're telling me to put it like this. So again, for couples, I do see, I'm going to flip this over so you don't get confused. But again, for couples, I do see a step back. And it has to do with a long conversation or a decision that is being made between two people in this relationship. You're willing to wait, or they're willing to wait, but someone needs to find themselves. Someone is being that sacrificial lamb I can see here. Okay. Yeah, so they can find themselves. It's either you or them that needs to find themselves, and that's what this month is going to be based on. Okay. Actually, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to set this up. So, singles. I'm going to pull this to the side. That's what we'll do. So usually what will happen in a regular monthly reading is I would do singles and then do a general energy, cut that off, and then go into couples. But because I'm doing the extended as well, I'm just going to go ahead and put couple all of singles together. So like I said before, you are getting to know yourself and your part and the people that you're dealing with better. But before you can do that, you have to get to know yourself, right? Like I said, it's going to push you into a new phase in your life as far as who you allow in your life. There may be someone that is offering you some attention or something, but I feel like you're going to take a step back. So overall for you, Aries singles, for the month of September, I see you either rejecting an offer or not getting an offer this month. And you're realizing that that was the best call. But first, you're going to have to change your mindset and how you think about things to see that this was the best call for you. Okay? Or the best judgment that you could have made in this situation. So you're going to learn in the future that you can't push through relationships, okay? There's not going to be an opportunity for you to do that. I feel like fear of rejection after someone has told you that they need to take a pause is what is going to be happening this month. So there's a lot of confusion and a lot of almost internal conflict about what it is that you need to do, but it's about cleansing your own soul, singles, okay? And seeing what it is that you truly want in a relationship. Not in a person, not how they look, not what they have, but actually what you truly want, you know? Okay, so now we're going to break it up. We're going to do fire signs first. So Aries singles dealing with other fire signs, which are Aries, Leos, and Sagittariuses. Okay. So in the past, you have been doing way too much in this relationship to get it going. I definitely see that, okay? Way too much. And it doesn't feel like you're confident in where things are going to go. The person that you're dealing with, they may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who is aggressive towards them, and they don't really have time to think about anything else. I do see that this person also has their own set of thoughts and values of what it is that they want, and they're not going to bend from that. You, however, are not going to be the one to give in. You're not. I don't see that here. And that's not what you're going to do in the future. It's like you want them to realize that they want you, and then that's it. Okay? And I see that this person that you're dealing with, It's trying to heal something. They're also going to be going down their own route of healing their foolish decisions and values and what it is that they want. I do feel like in the month of September, this relationship is going to be at a pause right now. Everyone is in their own head trying to figure out what they want and how they can particularly grow. Your partner may also be dealing with pregnancy scares from another individual, okay? I'm gonna pull these over. Actually, what can I do with these? I'll put them here. Okay. So next we have Aries singles dealing with earth signs, which are Tauruses, Virgos, and Capricorns. They're telling me this may also have to do with friendship, and it seems like you really want this person in your life. You feel like they're a part of you, but I feel like you're not going to take any more risks in order to bring this together, okay? And this is where you are with this situation. I feel like, yeah, you're not going to be the one to give up the offer. It feels like they haven't really been working with you in the way that they should be working with you, and you're not really okay with that. I feel like they have made their own decision to start something back up. It's like they feel like they need you, like they need to be the hero, like they need to come around and kind of lift you up to make you see that they want to be there. But in the end, I don't see it going that way. Yeah. I feel like they're busy. They would love to put an end to their busyness, but their work is way more important right now. And it just doesn't seem like the best time for you all. And I think that they are realizing that they have to be okay with that. Okay. What's going to happen in this relationship is it's going to fall apart because no one's putting the energy and effort in or continuing to keep it up. I won't say put it in because I feel like you may be, but it's not keeping up. So it is what it is. I feel like you both have emotions and care for each other, and there is some sort of connection here that brings calmness, but there is going to be a rest through the month of September. Okay. So next we have Aries singles dealing with air signs. Okay. So Aries singles dealing with Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses. They're telling me these two go together, so I'm going to leave them together. I feel like you want to push things together with this person, but you really don't have any direction. Like you don't have any force behind it. You don't have a plan. You just want to move forward, but there's not a real plan. You do feel like this person is significant in your life, and I feel like you do have some good times together, and that gives you some sort of hope moving forward in the relationship. Your partner does not feel balanced, or they don't feel like they have a really good balanced relationship with you, and they're not putting in the effort, or they feel like you're not putting in the effort, so why should they? Okay. I do see that they are, be careful, because I feel like they are saying what they need to say to get things to start up again. Okay. I feel like they want something from you, whether it's attention, money, status, something. So be a little bit careful of that. Okay. Yeah, they're coming out of themselves to try to get things to grow, okay? I do feel like you're starting to see this person for who they really are, that something is a little off. Not that it may be fine for you. That may be where you want to be, okay? Nothing's the matter with that. But I feel like you're just starting to see this person for what they are. If this person is truly influential in your life, if this person is... how can I say this? I feel like your hope needs to be filtered a little bit, okay? So don't have such high hopes. I do feel like this person is going to start divulging some secrets about how they feel, but you can take that how you want, or how you will. I feel like communication is going to fall off, and no one is going to fight for this. Eventually, that's what it's going to be. No news is good news is what I'm hearing, okay? I feel like no one is standing up for themselves. It's like you're holding on to what it is that you have, and it's not really progressing. So it's almost like you want them to progress with you. They're telling you that they're going to progress with you, but then they just continue to do the same things, okay? All right, so fire signs, those of you dealing with water signs, Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, I see you trying to grow. I see you trying to become bigger. I see you maybe spending time with your children, with your family, with things that make you happy, and you're going to be busy, okay? Especially if you try to pick up this person's energy with yours, you're going to be busy. You're going to have a lot of stuff going on, and it's going to feel like a lot of responsibility on you, okay? And I feel like you're trying to decide how to get through it. I do feel like the water sign that you're dealing with is not really giving you that much love and care. I feel like they're focused in knowledge, and they're focused on work, on their path, on what it is they want to do. They don't want to boggle their minds up with emotion, okay? But they don't feel like this relationship has ended. They're just not giving you that love, and I feel like you're supplementing your own love where theirs is missing, if that makes any sense. It's going to be a lot of responsibility on you, as I said before. I do feel like they do want to move forward, though. I just think that they're not cooperating at the moment. They're not planning on it at this moment. They're kind of focused on their own self. I do feel like there is going to be some conversation back and forth, but everything is going to be more on an intellectual level. I don't feel that much care and love being put in, and it's going to be a surprise for you. I feel like it's going to be really hard for you to get through, but if you can get through this week, I don't know. I'm not going to say yes or no. I feel like you're going to progress. I feel like it's more like they're going through something, and hopefully you can stick with it. That's what it feels like to me, okay? Hello, Aries couples. So let's do your overall energy for everybody. Okay, for everybody. I feel like you're feeling lost because the path that you were on is no longer your path, okay? And you're trying to figure out now what makes you happy, or what is going to make you happy, because your path has been diverted, okay? I do feel like this month you're going to have problems moving forward if you decide to go back. If you decide to try to rekindle something that has been broken, because it needs to be right now, okay? I feel like you have a unhealthy attraction to someone or a relationship that you thought was like your happy final place, but it could be better, okay? I do feel like you don't need to be your own worst enemy and try to like jump back into something. I do feel like you're going to try and you're not going to be successful, and you're going to be spending this month trying to figure out how to balance how you feel and what it's supposed to be, okay? I don't feel like you can change it. I just feel like you're going to handle it, all right? So, Aries couples dealing with other Aries. This is Aries, Leos, or Sagittariuses. Okay, let's see what we have for you. So you feel trapped, like you feel trapped. The decision is not yours. You're kind of stuck in what it is that you're doing. And the person that you're dealing with is living their authentic life, okay? Trying to move forward and trying to go about their journey. I do see you trying to juggle what it is you have learned about them or what it is they have told you, and become yourself. Be careful about trying to get attention from others or attention from them by doing something crazy, okay? I do feel like they are looking at what it is that they're holding on to in relationships that they need to let go, or people around them, okay? So they can have that, you know, so their life can be on a certain path, because right now they're kind of stuck in their own ideas, and there's nothing you can really do about that. I do see separation for you this month with them, but in the other hand, it's going to help you all grow as a person so you can come back together being more healthy, okay? So fire signs, or not fire signs, I apologize, Aries dealing with earth signs, Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. Let's see what Spirit has for you all. Okay, so you have hope, something about this person you really like. You have faith that things are going to work out, okay? I do feel like there is something that needs to come out into the open, maybe about how you feel about things. You need to talk about how you need them to do more. That's what I feel. I feel like you want them to do more. You're tired of kind of holding this relationship on your shoulders. You're moving forward through the month, though, you're going to see that you're just not balanced as a relationship, as a couple. I feel like you know that there is a potential there, but it just doesn't feel like anything solid. I feel like you're questioning things. That's what it feels like. It just feels like you don't really know. So for them, they have a lot of things going on in their life, and they're trying to balance things, okay? They do see that there is new love here, and I feel like they really want it with you. But they have to know that they need to build things. So they're going to have to push things back in order to do this if they want to. I don't see them doing that, though. I see them seeing this as, well, it just isn't meant to be, you know? I need to take a rest, or I just need to get through this moment, and they'll wise up and decide that they want to be with me, and this is just how I live my life. So there are things that they need to deal with. There are habits that they have from the past that they're just like working too much, and they just are going to continue to do that because that's what's good for them. So they're trapped in their own mind, their own thoughts, and their own decisions, and they're not really going to move forward. And I feel like no matter what you say, they're going to defend themselves, and you're seeing that there isn't much balance here, okay? And you're trying to show them that, you know, it may have worked with you in the past, but you weren't in a relationship, you know, or I need more attention or something of that nature. Okay, I do feel like someone is going to strengthen themselves or have a little bit of courage and explain that they need a little bit more attention. I do feel like that is going to be you. I don't feel like it is going to be received very well. Okay, I don't. I do feel like they're going to apologize, because you're going to just be like, well, I can't be with you, or we need to break up. They don't want that. So they're going to try their best to make things better. Okay. But keep in mind, I do feel like they're going to fall back into it, Aries, because that's just who they are. All right. So Aries dealing with air signs, Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses. Okay, you've made up your mind, Aries. You've made up your mind that there's no order in this relationship. I feel like you've been trying to express something in a quiet way, but they're not picking up on it. You do feel like this person is significant. You may be pregnant. Just saying. But I just feel like you know that there's an imbalance. You know that there's something that needs to be worked on, but there isn't really any direction. I feel like you're losing your umph with this relationship. I feel like they're trying to come back into you, or come back towards you to get you to start something new. I feel like they're trying to explain themselves the best that they can. And I feel like it's very interesting, because I feel like they're playing off of you. So if you say, well, you didn't do this because you work too much, and they were like, well, don't you want me to make money so we can live? You know, like things like that. So they're going to play off the things that you say. I do see that they're going to lose their umph eventually and stop doing that. Because honestly, if they want to make things work, they need to put in the effort. And I feel like they know this. They're going to have to actually show the changes to you, so you know that that is what they want. But they have to stop being snobby and thinking that they have all the answers, okay? I do feel like there's a little bit of a peace offering here. However, I don't feel like someone's going to change. I feel like they know what they're doing. They're not going to change. But I feel like they're going to try to move things forward and be consistent, because there is a sense of love that is here that they want to be a part of. But I do see they're still trapped in their own mind, their own thoughts, their own reasoning, okay? It's a lot of that going on for you all. Oops. Okay, so this is going to be for Aries dealing with water signs, Aries couples. Whoop. Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces. They're telling me to start reading this like person 1 and person 2. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's not you and the other person. It's going to be person 1 and person 2. Okay. Okay. Person 1 is in their mind about this relationship, because person 2 seems to be on their own path, which feels like it doesn't involve them. Person 2 is on a quest, okay? A quest to find out what they want, where it is that they want to go. It's like they're trying to fix themselves. Person 1 needs stability, and they need to feel like they have a home. They understand that love is 2 halves, and they only feel like 1 half. And their idea of a perfect home and finding a relationship is not being realized with person 2. Person 2 is full of a lot of love for the other person. But I feel like they're trying to have control over their feelings. And because they're trying to over control, they're missing the fact that they need to give these feelings, okay? And this makes them almost snobby in a way, because they're not giving that love. It's like they're holding on to that love within themselves. It's very interesting because both of you want this love, but you're going about different ways or different avenues, okay? I feel like no one wants to let go, even though it may be time to let go so changes can be made. But I feel like you're both going to stay in this energy throughout the whole month and not really make any decisions, okay? So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next month. And extended readings will go on as normal. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I love you so much. Love and light. Bye-bye.